4 chefs, 3 courses, only 1 chance to win. The challenge, create an unforgettable meal from the mystery items hidden in these baskets before time runs out. Time's up. Who will win the $10,000 prize? And who will be chopped? Welcome, chefs. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds, appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. First things first, the appetizer baskets. Please open them up. And we have flour tortillas, English cucumbers, fresh fava beans, and pickled beef tongue.
You gotta be kidding me. Pickled tongue for an appetizer.
Exactly 20 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
I'm super grossed out by the tongue. I'm thinking I can put it into some broth. Eventually, I'm gonna sear it up and make a salad.
I'm seeing some kind of film or fat. I'm not really sure what it is, but there's a big meaty part in the back of it. I think, okay, let me work with that. I want to go in a Mexican direction with this because of the tortillas. I love Mexico, and so I want to make a tostada. I'm thinking julienne beef tongue with bacon, chipotle, balsamic vinegar. There's a ton of flavors going on here.
I love tongue. Most people are like, ew, tongue, it's gross. But it's really delicious. It's smooth fat, it melts in your mouth. So I'm gonna sear it. It's gonna have a little crisp outside, but it's a soft inside. I'm looking at these ingredients, and I'm happy the other elements of the dish will come together.
Pickled beef tongue is very easy for me. I've actually pickled a beef tongue before. It tastes almost like pastrami. I'm thinking charcuterie, I'm thinking open face, beef tongue and tortilla sandwich. I begin to peel all the taste buds. I don't need to cook it since it's already cured. My strategy is all about keeping the integrity of the food, and hopefully the judges will appreciate that.
I'm really stuck on this pickled beef tongue. I take the beef tongue out of the water, and I'm searing it, and then I'm thinking the salad just needed more to it, so I grab an orange pepper. That's great. I like the way that tastes with the green onion, the salad, and the vinaigrette.
I just wanted to get that puree going because I knew that was gonna tie it together.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I have to just grab the tongue with my hands.
1. Time's up. Please step back.
Ugliest thing I've ever put on a plate. And then realized I forgot the fava puree.
Oh, my God.
Chef Amy.
I created seared pickled beef tongue over a romaine salad with English cucumber, fava bean, and a spicy vinaigrette.
Next, Chef Joe.
Today I created a beef tongue tostada with a cilantro English cucumber relish and a gingered fava bean mash.
Next, we go to Chef Sean.
We have a seared beef tongue on a crisp wafer with pickled cucumbers and what's supposed to be a fava bean puree. But unfortunately, the fava bean puree did not make it to the plate.
Finally, Chef Chris.
What we have today is a open-faced beef tongue and tortilla sandwich with pickled onion and a cucumber and fava bean salad.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Amy, you've been chopped.
Amy, something that we as judges weigh very, very heavily is the creative use of the mystery basket ingredients. And you gave us a very simple salad.
Okay, thank you. Take care.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Chef Joe, Chef Sean, Chef Chris, please open your baskets. And the mandatory ingredients are pork rinds, galangal, purple kohlrabi, and rabbit legs and thighs. 30 minutes on the clock this time, starting now.
I'm gonna do a pork rind crusted rabbit leg. The pork rinds, I want to step it up a little bit more, so I'm gonna add a little tarragon.
I love rabbit, so I'm getting a pan, get some liquid into it, and try to braise it. I think the carrots should be used in the braising liquid, and then I add galangal, which is like ginger. It'll show through in your rabbit.
Purple kohlrabi, I grow it, I know all about it. What I want to do is slice it down very thinly, maybe hit it off with a little sea salt and galanga. I'm hoping that will tenderize the kohlrabi and have it get soft, like a carpaccio.
I have no idea what galanga is. Kind of tastes like ginger. So I think do a fruity sauce with raspberries, a yogurt, and the galanga. I'm going with this whole Provençal approach.
I'm thinking I need a sauce. So I do the gastrique, lemons, sugar. I want to keep it simple and represent what we do in Brooklyn.
I pulled the rabbit pan out of the oven to check doneness.
Sean doesn't seem to like how done it is.
Well, it won't be cooked. There's not enough time.
For the pork rinds, I begin to smash them up. I incorporate some chopped rosemary. I want to have that be the topping on the rabbit once it's plated.
Use these remaining seconds wisely, chefs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Joe, what'd you come up with?
I created a tarragon pork rind-crusted rabbit leg with grilled kohlrabi steak fries and a galangal-infused raspberry yogurt sauce.
Chef Sean.
Today we have a braised rabbit with a kohlrabi puree, pork rind dust, galangal-infused Madeira sauce, and parsley oil.
Last entree, Chef Chris.
You have seared rabbit with a carpaccio of purple kohlrabi, galangal, glazed carrots with a lemon gastrique.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Chris, you've been chopped.
There were so many fundamental mistakes on this plate. All of these taken together really made us come up with this decision.
Sure.
Chef Joe, Chef Sean, please open your baskets for the dessert round. You must use labne, chickpea flour, Asian pears, and rosewater syrup. 30 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
Looking at the chickpea flour, my plan is to make a chickpea ginger snap Napoleon with a rosewater infused labne mousse. I've never used the rosewater syrup. I've never really had an Asian pear, but I figured, okay, it's a pear.
As soon as I see the flour, I know I'm making zeppelis. I get water, sugar, and then I go for some butter.
It looks to me like Chef Sean is going to give you some kind of fritter.
Asian pears, it's super refreshing, and it adds amazing texture to things. Even before I taste the rosewater syrup, I'm already thinking that that's where it's going.
The rosewater syrup's tricky. Tastes like you're licking a bar of soap.
Okay, so Sean tasted that rosewater syrup before he hit the pears with it.
Oh, he's putting more in. No!
The chickpea ginger snaps are coming out really nicely. I'm thinking I can cut these out with a ring mold. I grabbed some mascarpone cheese, some strawberries, and the rosewater syrup. I have to make the mousse thick enough where it's going to be like cement in my Napoleon.
The zeppeli wasn't expertly executed. The dough was a little thick, so I need to get it in that oven and get it cooked through.
I'm piping on the mousse, and I put the pear on top, and right away it slips a little bit. The pear is melting my mousse.
Come on, guys, let's finish strong.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Sean.
Today we have a chickpea zeppeli with a blueberry, Madeira, and labne sauce, and rosewater caramelized Asian pears.
Last dessert, Chef Joe.
I created a chickpea ginger snap Napoleon with a rosewater and labne mousse with a caramel sauce.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Sean,
Yes.
you've been chopped.
Unfortunately, you dropped the ball in dessert. It was sort of a garnish, dessert garnish. It wasn't sugared properly, and there were some problems with the yogurt.
Understood. Thank you.
Good luck.
And that means, Chef Joe, that you are the chopped champion.